Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMP Modifieds here at Bristol. We had a really fast lap in practice, but that was also right when we got into practice. The track was pretty clean, so I ran that like right away. Not gonna be able to run that here in qualifying because going into both corners got a little bit worn out already. So you don't really want to run straight through that going into the corners. First lap I'm gonna run like a little bit on the outside. Second lap I'll run a little bit lower in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 is definitely slick down there at the bottom. Try to get a good run off as straight as you can. Don't want to tap the wall. I don't know what kind of times we're going to be running right here. It might be like a low 17 or a 16.9. We're in a 9. Okay, I'm happy with that. At least the start. Try to go through the bottom here in 3 and 4. Definitely faster right off the start. See if we picked up anything there, though. Oh, we ran like 200 slower there. Dang, people were in the 8s? Wow. That actually surprises me, because I did not think people would be getting into the 8s and stuff for qualifying with how slicked off 1 is. Because going through turn 1 on the low side is a lot harder right now with the way it got slicked off going in, but because it's a pretty good line already forming. It's weird how this track wears out though. Like going into turn 1 wears out a lot, and then coming off of turn 2 isn't that bad later, and then going through 3 and 4 will get slicked up more like through the whole corner. It's really weird, but got a few people left to qualify, so I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green in the heat races. Alright, well it looks like we stayed in 5th, so we're going to be 3rd starting in the first heat. Hopefully we can at least gain a spot or something out of this. It'll be interesting to see how this track wears out. The only 13 guys in this race. Number 13 isn't in the race still, so there's really only 12 right now. So we don't need a consolation race at all. Just the 2 heats and then the feature. Hopefully we'd have a pretty good race though. Try to finish somewhat up front. I'm car number 3, which I was kind of surprised with this early in the morning. It was like 9:15 race. I thought I was going to be number 1, which I don't care. I'd rather be a lower number. I was just surprised more or less than anything. How many people are even in our heat? 7, but the 13's not here, so 6. So there'll be 6 in both heats. Waiting on 5th and 6th to come in. I'm loving Bristol. Bristol's a lot of fun to race in like all the cars I've been in so far. I'm still waiting to go there in a limited late model. I haven't tried that yet. The super late models are here this week. I've done a little bit of practice, and they are a handful. So that will probably be like the next race I do here that you guys will see probably. And that'll probably be it for the week because I'm really busy tomorrow. So
that guy was in the bathroom.
The other race we put on at Monday like normal. I usually just take Sundays off because racing and everything, but today NASCAR's on Saturday and the Xfinity race got rained out last night. I think they started and then it got postponed to like Sunday at noon. That and there's like WrestleMania all week because I love watching wrestling as well. Okay, that guy's out. Was that in our heat? Yeah, he was 6th in our heat. That guy disconnected. So there's only 5 in our heat now. That was weird. Don't know why he did that, because he definitely, he gridded up, I saw. I don't know why he disconnected. Hopefully we can get a good jump here, maybe get to the inside of the 2. That outside is just going to be the fast way, though. There's a lot of high numbers in this heat. What was the 6th place was number 12, and then we had 13 that's not even here. Everybody else is 1 through 6 besides 5th, like number 5. That's funny. Jesus. Picture radio.
Negative, not for the race today. Roger.
At least we won't have as much dust and everything as the NASCAR race did. That was crazy on how much dust was here in the NASCAR race. It was kind of funny in a way. That was a pretty good race overall, though. I wasn't really like too happy with the winner because I don't really care for Logano much at all. I was hoping Larson would do really well, but obviously him and Bell got collected real early. Ooh, you could actually grip down there still. You can get low enough. You just have to let off, go in low. The outside definitely has momentum. taking the shorter way around at the moment. Should be able to clear the 2 here in 3 and 4. There's a lot of grip down there in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I kind of have to get a little bit on the apron to get my back tires low enough to work down there. Went a little bit too high in there, I got loose. That's unfortunate. I should have came up in front of the 2 at some point, but I really didn't want to wreck us in the heat race. And I was trying to see if that bottom would work enough. Sooner or later, the top's going to get worn out enough to where that bottom's going to come back in for sure. But it definitely worked right off the start. I could have gotten second, I feel like, and then just ran the high side, but I didn't. Second place got into him. Let's see if we can try to get the lead here. There is not room for that. You are an idiot.
I'm sorry, I got
And he didn't wreck from that? Oh wow, the 4 checked up so much then. That 2 car, that was ridiculous. Completely. I am kind of mad he's in the lead because that was the dumbest move I've seen. He flew in there, and if he would have kept it straight, it would have been fine, but he completely got sideways and just about wrecked the whole field. The 4 car checked up so much, and the 4 car got completely screwed out of it too, pretty much. He fell all the way back to last. He's all the way in 5th. That is awful for him. That 2 car is ridiculous there. That was the dumbest thing I've seen. Yeah, he completely fucked Tim really bad. I saw that he was going to throw it, but I thought he was going to try to throw it in between us. I didn't think he was going to have that kind of momentum to get all the way down there. Because he doesn't get all the way on the apron, but he just loses it in the middle of the corner. And I thought that he was going to wreck down the track. I'm surprised I didn't hit the freaking apron and the pit lane for the most part. That was super close. I thought the 2 was going to wreck, though. The 4 got completely screwed, because I think him and the 1 got together, too, back here. Oh, yeah, the 1 just came up into him. The 1 just lost it in the middle of that corner. So that really sucks for the 4 overall. Like, he went from pole to 5th in that and starting 9th in the feature. That sucks a ton. That is unfortunate. So, time to watch heat number 2. We got 7 on the pole, 5, 10, 9, 8, 11. 13 is not in the race anymore. 12 is not in the race anymore unless he came back. No, he hasn't. So, only 11 guys going to the feature at the moment unless one of them 2 come back. Let's see how this heat race goes. Hopefully they can have an entertaining race like we did. That was kind of ridiculous, though. I'm surprised the 2 didn't wreck. The 4 must have slammed on the damn brakes to not run him over, because the 2 definitely should have gotten ran over with that move. Because, yeah, he threw a slider, but if you're going to throw a slider, keep the car straight. Because I was surprised he made that much ground up in the corner. I didn't think he was going to be able to get that far up. That's why I checked up and started going low immediately, because I did not think he was going to make it, and they were going to wash up the track. But when he kicked it straight sideways, I'm like, there's no way he's saving that. And the 4 just let off enough. He was a nice person there. 5 car trying to get a start. 5 car definitely started early. 100%. Yeah, he's going to end up with a black flag, 110%.
Guys, I'm going to pull to the inside.
Yep, he started way early. Like, he was probably anticipating the guy going as soon as the pace dropped, and he just started taking off. I wonder if he's only running single monitors and didn't look to his left, because you can look left and right even on single monitors with a button, but I'm wondering if he just wasn't looking left and right on the start, because you really need to look at the leader and wait for them to go. I think he just tried to anticipate the start and went, and the 7 was not going at that time. So 7's out to a huge lead. Nobody's really that close here. That sucks for the 5. He's going to be back there with the 4. 2 pretty quick guys, it seems like. Because he started 2nd here, so he was 4th in qualifying, and the 4 was on the pole. So it'll be interesting to see where they end up after in the feature race. because they were quick, but at least we gained a spot in our heat race. Thought we could have won that with the 2 car making that move. That would have been amazing, having control of the restart in the beginning. Because starting on the bottom is not going to be great. It's not going to be as good as it was in the beginning of that heat, I don't think, by any means. But I think that this track's going to wear out enough up the track. The bottom might come back into play later. It'll be interesting. Because how many laps we got? We got these and then 30 in the feature. And there are cautions in the feature race as well. So hopefully we can have a pretty clean race. Not have too many cautions. That'd be great. Because this place is fun to run green. Like, anywhere is, but this place is very fun so far. Especially in these cars, because you can definitely mess up a lot in these cars. Right now, it looks like just straddling that grip is the fast way around. The 10's doing pretty well, and I jinxed him. He just lost it on the straightaway, smacked the damn wall. 9 car decided to go low there, which I was surprised about. They're on lap number 8 now. There's a little bit of the line going in through each corner right now. I could probably make it work for a lap or 2 down there, but not long term, once they get their momentum rolling up there and the engine going. Like, look how much momentum the 10 got there on the 9. The 9 just ran the bottom. Don't really know why, but he did just to try it, I guess. So, we're going to be starting in 3rd in our feature race. Hopefully we can do pretty well. Moving on to the feature. Yes, there we are. And then we are starting 3rd, so hopefully we can have a pretty good race. That would be great.
I think you're on the inside.
2 car is fast, so now that he has the lead, it's going to be hard to pass him probably. But the only way we got by him in the heat is him running into the 4 and dropping down the track, getting sideways from tapping him. So, I know he's quick. He just kind of made a weird, dumb move in the heat race. He knows it too. I think he thinks he should probably be wrecked at this point, but he's lucky that he's not wrecked. Alright, everybody's already gridded up. That's great. I love when people grid quick. That's always nice.
Good luck, guys.
Pretty good line going through 1 now. Like, the start of 1. It's getting pretty high up there. Yeah, it is pretty thin down at the bottom in the start of 1, but there's a good amount of grip coming off of 2.
So if you are faster, I'll watch and let you back.
9 car's saying that he thinks the guy behind him might be quicker. That 10 was very quick on that high side. The 9 was trying to run that bottom. There's a little bit of a line down here that you could work with, I feel like, in 3 and 4.
I just wish that they would let this track slick out on these official races.
They do a
This
lot.
track is not fun tacky at all.
I agree.
I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but
It's harder to pass for sure. It's definitely better when it gets really slicked off.
It's not fun in real life either, bud.
Buddy, you got me.
honestly, I thought Bristol was a really cool idea, and then when I seen the racing, I was really disappointed, to be honest. Super late models were cool, but that's about it.
I like the NASCAR race here. The NASCAR race here is pretty good. I saw like
If I don't watch one man on the
minimal.
bottom, I'll go watch an asphalt track somewhere.
I saw a minimal amount of actual like dirt racing here with like the other cars. I mainly watch the NASCAR race because that's what I watch every week and I follow. I saw like clips here and there of like the super late models running and stuff, but the NASCAR race was very entertaining. I did like it. Had a
Wrecked lot
decent
of good
start.
cars there, too.
Got to the inside of the 7. Okay, got the second already. Cool. Was gonna be interesting to see if I could do that or not. I was able to let off, just keep the car straight going through there and really grip it. I'm happy we got the second right away. Oh god, don't smack the wall. These cars do like, the back end is out to the right a little bit, so gotta be careful of that. Two cars blinking all over the place. Two car, you're blinking all over the place. I was too worried about that. I smacked the damn wall myself. I'm an idiot. Trying to key up on the mic. I gotta get used to how much this like toes out in the back on the straightaway because I smacked my back on the wall. The two cars all over the place, so it's gonna be like impossible to pass him like that.
I got sideways as soon as he pushed a little bit.
I was trying to roll easy getting in and pick up a little push.
That one car is running really well in the beginning of the corner because the shorter way around, I just get so much momentum off. Definitely faster on the long run. Right on the start, it was fast just to get by the 7. 7's trying to make it work down there now. I'll be able to catch him going down the straightaway probably. I try to go in like high and then come off low. Try to cut off a little bit of the corner where there's still grip. Try to get like a nice straight run off, not get too sideways at least. Do seem really fast right now because we're catching the 7 really bad. I might be about the same speed as the 2. I can't tell 100%. Definitely faster than the 7 though. No way we're gonna make that work down the bottom. There's just so much momentum up top. I have to throw a slider on him for sure. I just need to get a really good run off a corner. If I'm gonna make it work, it might be in... I don't remember which corner I just tried it actually. I kind of need to look at the bottoms a little bit. It'd probably be in 1 and 2 where I could get it. 3 and 4, I don't think I could. 1 and 2 has a little bit more grip down there, but not much. We both kind of seem a little quicker than the 2 right now. Seems like we're catching them a little bit. Don't want to run into the 7, about did. Surprised I let off enough to not get into his back end. Surprised he went low there. Very surprised. Hopefully he keeps doing that. I get such a run on him, it's ridiculous. Lap around 13 already. I'm happy there's been no cautions. I'm hoping we can stay like this. He's trying like a slider line through the corner. He just loses so much momentum down the straightaway. Like he's trying to see what kind of ground he can make up on a slider, it looks like. We're both kind of catching the 2, so I'm surprised he keeps doing that, because we're catching the 2. Even with him doing that, he's catching the 2. Kind of screwing up the momentum though down the straightaway, the next corner. In the wall a little bit. Okay, he kept it going. I knew he was high there coming off the corner. I thought he was gonna really bounce it off though. Like I did. Oh, come on. Don't want these cautions. Really do not want these cautions. Because we were making up some real good ground on the 2 car. Damn it. I was really interested to see how that was going to play out, because that just brings everybody back. I don't know if we're double or single file. I really hope we're single file, because starting on the bottom is going to suck if so. If it is double file. So I'm really hoping it's single file, but I don't 100% know. I don't remember series to series for the most part. I know street stocks have single, and most of the other ones have double. Well, most of the other ones I race don't have cautions, so there's only the one restart in the beginning. Street stocks I know have single. I'm pretty sure the World of Outlaws has double until it's like the last 5 or 10 laps, one or the other. I don't know which it is. But there's like nothing left on the bottom. We have to have like a really good start and clear the 2nd place car or the 4th place car to get up right away, because the bottom is not good. So hopefully we'll have single file restarts. I really hope so at least, but I doubt it. Because I think this is a B-class race. I want to say it's going to be double, maybe until like the last 5 or 10 laps like the World of Outlaws does as well. But I was not happy to see that caution. Because we were right on the 7 for the whole time, and we were catching the 2. Slowly but steadily, but we were. So hopefully we can get up there. It looks like his blinking kind of stopped from the beginning of the race, which is good. Because like the first 3-4 laps, he was all over the place, blinking up the track and down the track. I hate trying to race around people like that because you don't know where their car is going to be, and I don't want to get into them by accident. And it looks really bad on their screen, most likely, but on mine, they probably... Damn it, we're inside. They were probably running their same line. I just ran them over on their screen, but on mine, they were probably blinking up, back down. Hard to tell where they're exactly at. But starting on the bottom here, we're going to be like right in the slick when we hit the gas, which I don't know if it's going to matter that much in these cars being slow enough on the restart. I don't know if it's going to matter when we hit the gas. Definitely going to matter in turn 1.
Now we're coming to green this time, but
Just need to get a really good restart with the 2. Hopefully the 2 doesn't spin his tires if it does matter down here. We had a pretty good start. We had a very good start. I'm going to try to slide up in front of the 7. Got it clean enough. The 1 car, holy shit, he was fast down there. That was a hell of a move by him. Try to hook that bottom as much as we can. I don't want to be down here for long. I know we're faster than the 1. We were flying away from him on that last run. I'm hoping he tries to keep running that bottom. That 2 car is still not blinking, but his car is like kind of weaving around in that corner. Hopefully he stays down there. I should get a huge run on him. Not as much as I was hoping. It seems like in 1 and 2 there's some grip down there that people are finding. You just really have to slow the car down enough to run it. Because we're running all the way up to the wall, which makes sense that you could find that kind of speed. Got a huge run on him though. That's awesome. Should get second here. Yes, we do. Fuck yeah. Let's see if we could chase down the 2 car. Because we see him, I see him like I'm a little bit faster than him. I can run these things pretty close to the wall, kind of like the 358s in the corner. Because they're a little shorter than the late models. I do like running these more than the late models just because of the size I have on them with my eyes. For how close I can get to the wall. I do a lot better job in these in the 358s than I do on the late models. And I love running the late models, don't get me wrong. I have like a lot of success in those. I just smack the wall so many times in them. I'm just keeping it a lot straighter than him through these corners, and I am just killing them in the middle. I have to get a really good run on him or get to his outside somehow, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to get to his outside. That's going to be damn near impossible. Going a slider is going to be tough too because there's so much slick through these corners. Yeah, you definitely can't even run like half a lane down just over the slick. You have to really put your tire in this grip to be quick. You don't want to get too high up there and hit the wall. We have drove away from 3rd place also, that's awesome. He's starting to hit it a little better. He messed up there for sure. Had a lot of momentum off through the middle of that corner. Oh. I did not mean that, I'm so sorry. I barely bumped him, man. I barely bumped you. I'm so sorry. I really did not think I was going to hit you there. Damn it, man. I did not mean that. I completely just ran him over. I did not mean to at all. I was trying to get the run. I really was not trying to hit him. I barely bumped him, man. I got him sideways and I started hitting the brakes so he could save it. And he definitely overcorrected, but I definitely fucked him up for sure. I really did not mean to do that. God damn it. I hate doing that so much. It bothers me so much. I hate getting into guys. I want to pass them clean. This is such like a one-lane track right now. I'm trying to run it as good as I can, get the momentum off the corner, and go through a slider. I want to see how like close it was, like how much I actually hit him, because it looks like I barely touched him. So I'm so annoyed by that. I really hate that so much. God damn it. Because I really don't like doing that. I was definitely quicker than him, but I was gonna try to throw a slider when I got a good run off the corner. I was getting a really good run in the middle of the corner on him though, not on exit. So I couldn't really go low at the time I was getting the runs, which is unfortunate, and that's not what I wanted to do at all. God damn it. That's unfortunate for him for sure, but it's great for us because we're in the lead now, but I did not want to wreck him by any means. Oh, are we gonna have a single file restart because we're in the last 5 laps? I'm not 100% sure. I thought he was gonna be able to save it because he got sideways and I wasn't hitting him when he was sideways, so I was hoping he was gonna save it. I was gonna let him keep his position and keep going because we had such a lead over third. I wasn't worried about that. I was gonna let him straighten it out, and I was just gonna run back behind him and see if I could throw a slider on him when I got another run. Alright, yeah, we are single file. It's like the last 5 or 10 laps, I think it is. I'm not sure exactly what it is, because we're within 5 laps, so I thought we might have that. But let's see how this goes. I just hate doing that. It just is going to weigh on me for a while, and because I hate getting into people like that. Some other people, they don't give a shit. They're like, I'm faster than you. You should have not been in my way. But I'm like, I need to get around him clean because I was faster. So, we got a great start there. It's not the way I would like to win a race, but if we win it, that'd be awesome. But it's not the way I wanted to do it. Because I think I've won in the UMPs before. It's like been rare, but I think I have once or twice ever. Because these UMPs are very tough because they were open setup for a long time. So actually, I don't know if I've ever won in the UMPs. Because they used to be an open setup forever. This track does get so worn out, you run it all the way up by the wall. You really have to get your back tire in it to be really fast. I'm not trying to smack myself into the wall on this last lap because we got a good lead over second. Well, we won the race, but not the way I wanted to, so yay, but no at the same time. Like, I really did not want to win the race like that by any means. I want to go back and see how that was because I feel so bad about that. I hate wrecking people when it's just like a little tap like that too, because it's just so annoying. Because I know how annoying it is. I've gotten ran over plenty of times. I want to go back to where that was. Because I was getting huge runs on him, like, the past couple laps in the middle of the corner. I was getting a massive run in the middle of the corner, keeping my right tire a little bit more on the grip than he was, and just keeping it straighter. He kept getting a little sideways. I just couldn't get the run off the corner. I was getting it in the middle of the corner, which was really weird. So I think it was his next lap. Because he wasn't, like, messing up at all. Like, right there, he went in low. I got a huge run in the middle of the corner. And then we're just, like, even off the corner. Yeah, I barely tapped him. And I let off enough to where I wasn't, like, pushing him around. And he overcorrected it. Like, I bumped him in the middle barely, but that's not going to send him back all the way around. He has the wheel turned so much. I was trying to let him correct it. That's unfortunate. I hate that. I really hate that, but that's frustrating. What was the first caution for? I want to go back and see that, because we were having a good race till then. Where in the field was that wreck? I don't know where that wreck was. Because there was this caution. Somebody probably spun out or something. I have absolutely no clue. Where is it? Oh, this guy. What the hell did you do? This guy's just going. Oh, he was just stopping. Like, he was going to get off the track or something. I don't know. But did he leave, like, in the middle there? No, he left after the race, it looks like. Oh, no, he didn't leave after the race. This was before I even hit him. So, yeah, I don't know what he was doing. It looked like he was just, like, getting out of the race, and he stopped and spun his car around on the track. So, that's unfortunate for him. That was unfortunate for the whole race. I really did not mean to wreck too. I feel so bad about that. I hate wrecking people so much. So, we ended up winning, which is great. We're going to gain a good amount of iRacing being car number 3 and winning. So, very happy about that, but not happy with how we did it. So, let's go see what we end up getting out of this. Alright, results are in. Strength of field, almost 1,900. Was this the only split? No, yeah, it was. Okay, so there was only 13 guys that did register for the race. We gained 46 iRacing. That is great. Very happy about that. Decent amount of champ points, which I don't care too much about because I'm not running the full season in this. Where's 2-car? He ended up losing 32. That's unfortunate. Really did not mean to wreck him there. I feel so bad about that. Don't know. I doubt he watches this at all, so he's probably pissed at me. He had the fastest lap barely over me. I about had the same exact time as him. So we were definitely quick. We were faster later in the race than he was, which is unusual for me, I should say, because I usually am slower later in the race than most people because I'm really good on the tacky track and then I fall off with the track a lot of the times. That time, I was actually able to hold my own and actually be super fast because we got a huge, once we got to second, we got a huge lead over third, which was the 7-car at that time. The 1-car kept getting up a spot or two on the restarts, and then he started running the bottom again in 1 and 2 for some reason, and he just lost his spots back. But he wasn't too slow at all. He was pretty quick. He has 42 iRacing, exactly, nice. But we ended up gaining a good amount of iRacing. We got the win, not the way I wanted, but we got the win. I hate racing like that because I know how it is getting raced like that. It happens to me all the time. So, but usually nobody apologizes like when they hit you. So it is what it is, I guess, but I hate doing that. I did not mean to get into him. Hopefully he understands that. He's not going to. I know that because I'm the same way. I'm not going to understand why the hell you ran me over because I just got to run at the wrong time in the corner and barely tapped him, but I thought he was going to be able to save it. So it's unfortunate he didn't. I was hoping he was going to, and we we're going to continue racing. So at worst, he would have finished second, I think, and if not, he would have won the race because it was very hard to pass. So appreciate you guys for watching the race nonetheless. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Maybe you guys learned a little bit on how to run the track because I was actually decent there towards the end, just getting up there along the edge. And this is the fixed racing of the UMPs, which I love. I'm happy they added the fixed racing to it because I always liked the UMPs. I just never had time to make the setups. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.